What would you say if I told you that anything you want can actually happen on some level? You know, we really are made in God's image, and that doesn't just mean physical. It might not mean just physical, but it means more so, is what I'm getting at. It's we contain God within us. Everything does. Everything is made from God. And we as humans, we have the most ability to understand God. We're giving that capability. So many of us who are Christian were taught that there's that part in the Bible that talks about Jesus saying that you can if you have enough faith, you can say to these mountains, get up and move, or you can walk on water. What he's telling us is that we have this ability. It's part of our, I don't know what you'd say, birthright, but we all have this ability in us, and that we are made in God's image, as I said, meaning more than just the physical. People sometimes get caught up on that. They think of image as a physical image. So we have a physical realm, which we're living in. We're putting our attention onto the physical realm, but we also have other realms. There's the mental realm, there's the astral realm. And the astral realm is where many of these things that we concentrate on are formed. In fact, every thought we think of in the mental realm is formed somehow in the astral realm. Now, if we had our attention in the astral realm, we could see these things forming. In fact, when you're in heaven, everything you think of can form extremely easy, because we are made in God's image and we're co-creators. But bringing the image that we have formed in our head down into the physical takes, for many of us, some work. For people who are adepts in manifestation, it can happen immediately. There have been cases of people creating and manifesting things right away. I know of a person that can do this, and it's quite interesting. It shows us that we are living far below our capabilities. And you know why? Because we've been told for thousands of years, well, not thousands, okay, let's say hundreds of years, that to try to do any of these things is to try to be like Christ or try to be like God. Well, we are part of God. We are not trying to be God or be better than anyone else. We have the ability to create anything we wish. And it's not an ego thing. It can be an ego thing, but it is just part of who we are. Now, when we think of anything, we create it in the astral. But to make it manifest into the physical, we have to see it in great detail in our mind, and we have to believe with all our hearts that it is done, it is created, it is true, it is here and now, and it will come. Some people work on a thought daily, trying to envision it even more clearly. The more clearly you envision, the better it is. But some can have it happen right away because their belief and their training has been to that extent. And many of us will take some time, but it does happen. We humans, we give up too quickly sometimes, and we're impatient for things. but the work will prove itself. So understand that it's a reality. We are made in God's image. And like Jesus saying that we could ask the mountains to move, or we can walk on water, we can. But our belief just has to be strengthened. And we have to work on this. So with that, this is a very short little video, and I hope you gain some understanding of this, and it helps you manifest your perfect life or what you wish for. And I'll see you next time. Okay, love you guys. Bye.